Okay, four buildings that are interesting. Let's start here. This is a former synagogue. Now there's a Protestant sect in it. It was a synagogue for the Vishnisar Hasidim, so that when they came to Chernovitz and had some business here, or had to bring some papers to the administration or whatever, they had their own synagogue here for their service. It still has some wall decoration inside. What I heard is that they try to make it a museum, and if this is not possible, take the wall decorations and bring it to another synagogue that is renewed actually. Well, due to the fact that the building is used by a Christian organization, it's in a quite good condition compared to what you see over there. This is the former Jewish hospital. As you see, it's in quite bad condition due to the fact that behind the building the ground moves down to the river Prut, and the earth moved, and the whole building is in danger to collapse. So it was closed, and it's not sure what will happen now. There's some investment, and they try to renew it, but it's unknown to me to which purpose and how things in general will go on, because they still have big problems to make the ground safe. The building behind me was a former Hebrew school. During the Romanian time, the Romanians prohibited German to be spoken public, meaning that, by example, when you had a shop in the city center, you had to serve your customers in Romanian, and most of the Jews did not speak Romanian, so they had to learn it. An old man in Haifa who was born here told me his mother, who had a paper shop, had to take Romanian lessons just to keep the shop. And he said the Romanian my mother spoke was a cold-blooded murder to the Romanian language. So one of the reactions on this language policy and Romanization policy was that some people said, okay, if they do not like us to speak German, if they do not like us to speak Yiddish, we speak our own language, and that's Hebrew. That's also the time when there were Zionist youth organizations that prepared people to go to Palestine. But learning Hebrew was just a thing for a very small minority. It was not popular and not common that you do. So they had this school here, but it was not, I think, an enormous success. But it existed. The building that you see over there is a quite large one. It's called the Große Schill, meaning in Yiddish the big synagogue or the great synagogue. Schill in Yiddish is used for a synagogue, and it comes from the German word Schule, school. So why is a synagogue called school, and what's the difference to this building, which was not called Schill but prayer house? A Schill offers religious education, not only services, but also lessons for the children, by example, so that they would learn to read Hebrew, to prepare them to read from the Torah, or religious lessons for the adults. So they had a library too, where you could have a look on religious literature. This is the reason why it is called Schill, school. A prayer house does not offer services like this. It's only exclusively a building for religious services. The difference comes from the fact that there was something like a education debate in the Austrian time about on which schools kids should go. Very similar to the debate that we have in many European countries about Muslim schools for children. There's the same debate of does this separate the society or split the society? Wouldn't it be better if everyone visits the same school? and so on and so on, to have a homogeneous society with education for everyone and so on. So the Austrians put high taxes on these religious schools. So some synagogues offered these services, paid these taxes, and others did not offer and had not to pay the taxes. That was the policy at that time.
And now what is it? Now what is it?
Now there's a carpenter workshop inside. So in general you can say most of the former synagogues are used for other purposes today. In one is a church, in another one a carpenter workshop. You saw the temple, which is now a movie theater. There's another synagogue not far from the theater square where a gym is inside. Only one actually offers or is used as a synagogue, and a second one is under renewal at the moment.